everyone. I'm not Connie Stewart.
I'm Connie Stewart.
And she is very sick today. We really thought she was going to be able to power through, but on the phone with her this morning, I said, you can't do this. So I am going to be teaching you how to make today's cards. I'm very pleased and insecure to be here. But we've got two really cute cards for you guys today. Let me show you what we've got. We have got two adorable Pinwheel cards. We've got a Valentine's Day one because it is coming up so fast. They barely got the Christmas stuff out of the stores before Valentine's Day took over. And then it sits up nicely like this. And then we've got just a general kind of love and hugs here for you sympathy version. So yeah, we're going to be making those today. Let me bring on my friend Brenda. We're getting through this together today, Bren.
We are going to get through this. And I just lost all the comments on here. So I'm like, where'd the comments go? So
excellent. We're off to an amazing start.
There we go.
First live of the year. But that's the big thing is we're like, no matter how sick Connie is, it's the first live of January. We don't want to miss it. We've missed being with you guys and everything for the last month or so.
Thank you, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm coughing so much. And I couldn't.
Yeah.
I just couldn't.
No.
And we got to have you well
Christina.
for the retreat.
Yes. And that's the other thing. If you haven't signed up already, tomorrow, will you shush?
I know.
Go to the downstairs office.
Yeah. No, because unfortunately, Mr. Awesome is in the downstairs in the downstairs office, also very sick right now. He's teleworking.
Do we need to quarantine those two?
They've been quarantined. I'm masked up. They left a mask on the front porch for me when I walked in.
That was nice of them.
Yeah.
So I've got to say, Christina, I agree with you. I have missed everyone.
I really have too.
I have too. I was telling Mark last night, I had been reading through some comments of what different people were saying. And one of them was like, just get to the project. Just do this. I'm like, no.
I love talking. And if you are new here, we do talk for just a little bit. Yeah. We chat for a bit. People are just now getting the notification to their phone that we're live. You might need to go grab your coffee. Maybe you need to grab lunch real quick. So we just like to give people a couple minutes to get settled before we start jumping in and making the card the second the live starts.
Yeah, because that doesn't give anybody time. And we need our people. We need our community.
Yes. I love this community. I love getting to chat with you guys. Let's see where everyone's joining us from. We have a lot of well wishes for Connie. So we are doing a slight readjust. Connie will be over answering comments on Facebook. We've got Brenda over here on YouTube. Yeah. What did I say? Did I say
you were right?
Okay, cool. I don't know anymore. I'm just here, ready to make cards. I told everyone my goal is to not accidentally say a bad word while we're live.
Don't want to spice it up.
Don't want to let my sentences get too spicy.
They'd be one of those. This video's not for kids.
Yeah. We get demonetized instantly.
Right. Oh gosh. Somebody said thank you for giving them a few minutes to hop on.
Oh,
so,
good.
Yeah, that's good. And Christina, I did interrupt you and I'm sorry. We need to remind people why we need the mother well.
Yes. So the reason we need Connie well is because tomorrow starts the Winter 2026 Creative 8 retreat. If you've never been to a retreat, they are so much fun. They are a blast. We get like 48 tutorials, I believe. Yeah, she's nodding at me. 48 tutorials, 8 live presentations from Brandy Cox, Connie Stewart, Sharon Armstrong, and Jackie Bohis. It is a really, really fun time, but Connie needs to be well enough to go live for the next 2 days. So we wanted to make sure she had some time to vocal rest today. And in a house full of singers and actors, we know all about vocal rest. So, but Brenda will be dropping the link to today's free download in the YouTube comments. Connie will be dropping it in the Facebook comments. If you have any issues accessing it, just wait until about 11:45 Central Time. That's when the blog post will go live and you'll be able to access it. But everyone is saying that they hope you get better, Mom. She is right off camera, so I shouldn't be able to mess things up too terribly. I've got her here in case of an emergency. But if you can hear her coughing in the background, you know why she could not do this on her own today.
You're a card-making emergency. You know what is all that's going to do is show if you were to have some mishap, I can't imagine it being an emergency.
Yeah.
But bottom line, then we're going to see how we fix it, right?
Exactly. I'm a
So-
former teacher, and I started teaching the year of 2020. So if there is one thing I know how to do, it is pivot and go online.
You got this.
Yes.
Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and get started.
Yes. And let me also just say, if I can do it, literally anybody can.
Yep.
Let me get my face on here. Okay. I can do this. So I'm going to start us off with our sympathy card. Connie's looking at me like she needs to tell me something. No, I'm in. Yep. I know how to use the camera equipment. I know that much. But yeah, it's a really beautiful sympathy card. It will stay on the mantle for a long time because it sits up so easily. Someone said I'm a rock star. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do also feel I need to give a little shout out. My best friend is watching from New York because he heard that I had to do this and he said, I will be there and I'm supporting you. So shout out Jacob. So let's get started. Oh, Nancy said to give you a big hug from Gabby.
Thank you.
We love our Gabby. Okay, so I'm going to get started. This is a piece of fresh freesia. Connie was nice enough to go ahead and score it for me, but this piece is 4 1/4 by 4 1/2, and it is scored at 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, and 4 inches. That's the main reason I agreed to do this today, because I knew there were no 8s, and I can do whole measurements. So I'm going to go ahead and burnish all of my folds, and this is going to make the little cube mechanism in the center that helps our card pinwheel and stand up. Now you have this little piece on the very, very end. This is what's going to connect everything. Our little connector pieces. I don't know the proper names for things. I don't know how things work. I'm just building the card. Oh, Kathleen said a medicine ball tea from Starbucks works wonders, and that is so true. I love a medicine ball. Okay, so I might be doing a Starbucks run on behalf of the company after this. So I'm going to miter this tiny piece on the end just so I don't have any edges sticking out. You'll go inside to outside and just cut off the corner. And this just, like I said, keeps everything from sticking out in a bunch of directions. And then this is a green glue project because we do not want things falling apart. So I'm going to add my green glue all along that smaller piece. And she told me 100 times, but let me double check. And I'm attaching on the outside. Okay. I watched videos on how this came together, but still, it's different to be the one putting it together yourself. So I hope you guys are crafting along with me today, if possible. And it'll lay flat, she says. Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to just take my bone folder and smooth this down. And boom, you've got a cube. And the nice thing about this cube mechanism is since it does lay flat, that does mean you can lay your card flat to mail it. Okie doke. And then I have got some more pieces of fresh freesia. These are going to be our little panels that go on the outside. And these are all 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And I'm going to grab my square, my cube. Oh, we have this new mat on our desk that does not allow you to pick up paper easily. It's nice because the paper doesn't slide around, but it makes it difficult. Also, I hurt my finger yesterday. I hope you can see that it is scotch taped a Band-Aid on there. Tried to catch a serrated bread knife with my finger, and my finger lost. Okay, so we'll attach some green glue, and then we will attach our panel. Give it a good press. Make sure it lines up, because if you cross that line, it's going to cause issues with the pinwheeling. Just right at the score line there. And then you flip and you attach the next one. And I just want to make sure it goes on like this. Okay, cool. Normally, if you are new here, normally the person who's doing the cards has a better understanding of how they come together. I watched some reels we had filmed that will come out later this week of how to do this card and went, yeah, I can do that. And now we're live in front of all of America. Now I know how they feel on Saturday Night Live. This is basically, it's Thursday Night Live in the day. And we'll attach that. And then we just keep making our way around and attaching. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your support today. We very much appreciate it. I couldn't leave you guys for the day. We had even considered earlier in the week just pre-filming this because Connie came down sick first thing this week. And she said, no, I'll be fine by Thursday. How many times have we all said that? No, I'll be fine by then. I'm good. I'm taking medicine. Okie doke. And now we attach our last one. Just going to keep kind of going through with my bone folder a couple times just to make sure everything is attached well, because it's a less impressive card if it comes off upon a person opening it. And there's our last one, lining it up with our score line there. And boom, you have the base of your pinwheel card. So now I'm going to attach a couple little layering pieces onto the card. Let me move my green glue out of the way because I think I'm going to switch to snail for these. It's not snail anymore. I do that. That's how you know I am an original Stampin' Up! Kid, because I still call it Whisper White and snail. One of these days, I will remember that those words have changed ever so slightly. Oh, good. I looked up and we're talking about shingles. That's always fun. Fun fact, because I'm sure you guys really care about my medical history. I'm just attaching one. I have 3 of these, so I am going to attach them onto 3 of the panels, and then one panel will have a white one on it. But fun fact, I gave myself shingles when I was 6 years old, just from stressing myself out, which, if you know me, makes a lot of sense. Well, so to be fair, we had been recently hit by a tornado. And so that's what was stressing me. But honestly, I am very surprised that in the 23 years since, I haven't managed to give myself another set of stress shingles. This is always the really fun part of lives. I never know what to say. Oh, hi, Brenda. Tell me things.
Well, I was just thinking about these snails, and I still call them snail, and I'm going to tell you why I do. It isn't even because Stampin' Up! Had that brand of one at one time. It's because they look like a little snail shell.
They do look like a little snail.
And every company that makes them that shape. So
exactly.
You call them snails all you like.
Ooh, maybe I will make a new emoji for our members that is a snail that kind of looks like Stampin' Seal.
There you go. There
that
you go.
Would be
with a smiley face.
Adorable.
It's just
yes.
smiling that it's doing its
little
job.
Smiley snail.
Little smiley.
What I really am not ever prepared for was when people are like, I pulled out my tape runner. I'm like, what's a tape runner? I don't know her. Real quick, Cindy was asking. Yes, Cindy was asking the size of our cloud cover here. And it is, where did it go? It's 4 by 2.5. Yes. So now we've got those attached. I'm going to set this to the side. Let's do some stamping. Yay. It's not fair that we've made it this far and we haven't stamped. So I have a piece of 4 by 8.5, and I am going to just stamp all over this. I am going to grab myself a piece of scrap paper because I'm going to be stamping off and I need a larger piece of scrap paper. But let's make some homemade DSP, shall we? So I'm going to start today. The stamp set I am using is Greenery Lane, the photopolymer stamp. It's a brand new one. We've got a lot of brand new stamps today because the new holiday mini catalog, or is it? No, it's not holiday. The new mini catalog is out, and this is our first live since it came out. So I'm going to stamp in Lost Lagoon. And this one I don't stamp off, right? No. Yes. Yep. So we'll stamp it in Lost Lagoon, and let's ink that up a bit more. I am not the strongest stamper in the world, but we're going to make this happen today. And again, if I can do it, I promise literally any of you can.
Lost Lagoon on cloud cover.
Yeah, Lost Lagoon on cloud cover is just such a gorgeous combination. And so we'll do a few of those. And then let's see, I'm going to do, no, I'm going to stop myself. I have what I like to call the too much gene, where I go to stamp something and I'm like, it needs more, it needs more, it needs more. And then I go, oh, it didn't need more. It's too much now. So I'm going to take this other little stamp, and this is a 2-step stamp. I love a 2-step stamp because as much as I love coloring, when you're making your own DSP, it's a lot. So we'll stamp these little leaves around. Oops. Okay. And it's fine. It's fine. As I like to say, if I don't make mistakes on my card, how will people know that Hallmark didn't make it? I have to make it look pretty homemade so that no one doubts that it is. Okie doke. So now I'm going to grab the inside, and on this part, I am going to stamp off because fully filling it in with Lost Lagoon is just a little too dark, and I want it fairly light so that we don't lose the beautiful detail in there. There we go. And yeah, goes a lot faster with 2-step stamps, which I always appreciate because I am always the girl who is running out the door and goes, oh no, I was supposed to bring a card. And so I am always rushing to get them done. Okie doke, we'll do one more. And then I'm going to fill in my remaining space with a little flowers. And I'm going to use basic gray for this just to, right? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Why am I moving things? Just something to be aware of. So in this stamp set, you get these 2 little flowers and then you get 1 single flower. Put them all on 1 block. And now you've got a stamp of 3 flowers. Oh, Lori, I did forget it. Thank you, Lori. I missed one. She said, don't forget the one at the bottom. And sure enough, I almost did. I'm so glad I looked up to read. Thanks, Lori. Let's stamp that one. I will say, I am typically the girl who's always going to reach for pre-made DSP over making my own just because I'm lazy and always running out of time. But when you can make your own DSP, it really does add something because it's literally one of a kind. No one will be able to stamp this in the exact same way I did. No one will be able to mess it up in this exact same way I did. It's completely original. And if you listen closely, you can hear Mr. Awesome coughing downstairs. And there goes Connie coughing upstairs. Let's see if we can get the dogs to join in. Let's get everyone coughing. And if you play our drinking game, I don't think coughing quite counts as a coffee, so you won't be able to drink on that one, but okay, I'm going to do one more.
Christina, you're doing great.
Thank you.
I did not set your focus.
Oh, thank you.
No, it's fine. That'll be much better.
Cool, cool, cool. Now we should be fixed. Okay, I'm going to call that good enough because otherwise I'm going to sit here and I'm going to stamp at it and futz with it all day. So now I'm going to chop this up a little. Let me get my paper trimmer. And with my 8.5 at the top, I am going to cut 4 1.5-inch pieces here. Yeah, love this paper trimmer because I am bad at measuring things and it makes it so easy, especially when it comes to like at the beginning of this, when you need to make those score marks. Oh, this is a lifesaver. Because I will say, I have had times in my life where I did not have a paper trimmer. I once tried to trim something using just a ruler and scissors, and it went badly.
Christina?
Yes, ma'am.
Trina says that she's been a hobby demo for about 25 years, and her daughter still remembers Barely Banana, Pear Pizzazz, and Perfect Plum.
Oh, I loved Pear Pizzazz. That one was always adorable. Am I supposed to cut this one again, Mother? No. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yes, that's the extra piece that is going to go where we didn't put a layering piece. So let me also grab my pieces of basic white and we'll stamp on those. There they are. I've got 1,000 things strewn across the desk today. And then I'm going to use fresh freesia to do some of my sentiment stamping here. So I am using Love and Hugs and Here for You. I want to give another shout out to a friend of mine who's definitely not watching because she's at work right now. But my best friend who does my nails, if you think that my nails are cute, it's all her. She's taking her nail license exam. And I wanted to get a card out to her this week just to send all of my love and support because I know she's going to rock it. So we got Love and Hugs. And then Here for You. And hearing Here for You triggers a song from a musical in my head. Can you guess what musical it is, Mom?
Yes.
9 to 5 the musical. Always a favorite. A song that would have been much better if portrayed through a card.
Yeah.
Okie dokes. I'm going to bring back my Lost Lagoon and my stamps from earlier. Okay. Sorry, something came up on my screen and I had to make sure it was not destroying our video today. And on Here for You, I'm just going to stamp a couple leaves on the top and bottom. Keep things botanical. Beautiful. Oh, I love that Lost Lagoon. It's just such a pretty color. And then I'm going to bring in my other leaves for my Love and Hugs. And yes, I have a picture of the card right over here, and I'm trying to recreate it exactly. We filmed a card the other day that you'll see here in about a month or so. And after I finished making it, Connie looked at her version and my version. She said, "You copied this exactly." I said, "Yes, I did. I was too scared to do it on my own. I don't know where things go. I'm going to trust you on that." I encourage you guys to be creative and do what you want. I'm just not quite a seasoned enough stamper to feel comfortable doing that, especially on camera. To be fair, I can be creative when I don't have an active audience. And then let me get my little flowers again in my gray. I'm just waiting for one of my fingers to slam into an ink pad and then slam into the card itself, because that is easily my best talent. I think I just wiggled that. It's fine. It went fine. We can all do this. And then I just have a third piece. Oh, and these are 2.5 by 3 3/4. And this is where I will have my message for my card. And so we'll just do some flowers in each corner.
Christina, there's a fresh freesia blend to put a little.
Oh, yes. I almost forgot about that. So yeah, on these two pieces, I am going to grab a dark fresh freesia. Is that what this is? Yes, it is. And I'm just going to fill in the center, give it a little flower center. I don't know what it's called. I know I learned about it in 7th grade biology. But I've slept at least twice since 7th grade, so we'll just fill all of those in. It kind of just brings everything together really nicely. We'll get the bottom pieces. How are we doing on time? I'm okay. Our second card goes together a lot faster because I prepped a lot more. In my perfect world, I would have fully prepped everything and just shown you how it all came together. But I figured you deserve to see a little stamping. It's our first live back. And I got Lost Lagoon on my Band-Aid, which I feel really just adds an extra layer to the injury. It makes it pretty. That's our next project. We're going to show you how to stamp your own bandages so that your injuries are always cute.
I did that years
You did?
ago. I stamped on bandages.
I love that. Keep an eye out. Come February, that might be our next video. Okie doke. So I'm going to run real quick to the side where I don't have anything mounted. And let me get some things out of the way and get papers reorganized. Nah, I think I got it put together. Connie has a tendency.
We have hand sanitizer.
Yes. Connie has a tendency to want to grab and hand everything. So if you ever order and get our 3 Girls in a Stamp Set series, you'll notice mysterious hands moving things in and out of the camera for me. And then we're going to take these little 1.5 inch pieces that we cut, and we're going to put those on this side because we want every side to be decorated. We can't just let cardstock hang out like a dead thing sitting there. Attach that. Yeah, you could not have done this with that cough. And then we'll attach those little 1.5 inch pieces on each of those little 1.5 inch pieces on our card. Oh, no, I've almost got it. Actually, yes. Could you? Just on my main pieces.
Yeah. We can do this.
Yeah, we can double it up. With the 2 of us, nothing's impossible. Oh, let me take this piece. How much does the order really matter?
Doesn't.
Okay, good. I did almost put that on upside down, which would have not been good. But that's, the benefit of this card is nothing I have put down yet has words on it. And if I had put it upside down, I would have just turned the card upside down and it would have been good to go. Thank you very much. So let's finish mounting, and we have almost successfully put together a card, you guys. I'm so excited I could cry. Although I will admit, if I have to pick a favorite between these 2 cards, it's the Valentine's Day one. I think it is adorable. I just had to double check that I wasn't about to put this one on upside down, because now that I do have one set of words mounted, it is important that they all go in the same direction. Someone asked, what are the colors of this card? This is Cloud Cover, Fresh Freesia, and Basic White. And then we'll attach our final piece. And oh my good golly, we've made a card, y'all. We done did it. So it says, love and hugs, I'm here for you. Here's where you write your message. And then it stands beautifully. I love it. Okay. Now, give me just a moment to reset myself here. And, while we do, normally I would show you the names of all of our wonderful members, but instead I'm just going to talk about them. I don't have all your names memorized. How cool would that be if I was just suddenly like, okay, Nancy, such and such. I mean, there's a lot of you. That would be a lot of names for me to remember. For our second card today, we are using the Endless Love stamp set. It is so cute, so fun, so perfect for Valentine's Day. But we do want to shout out our members. We've got our Simply Simple supporters. You guys are wonderful. We appreciate your support so very, very much. We have our Fun Fold friends. You guys, of course, get our Happy Hour Live, which has been rescheduled to Tuesday, January 27th, since Connie was too ill this week. But you guys get, of course, all of our measurements, all of our diagrams, and then our Fancy Fold fanatics. You guys get the full written tutorials. You get the special social hour before happy hour. We just love you guys so much, and we appreciate your support every single day. So thank you so much for being a member. And if you're interested, just go to youtube.com/@simplysimplestamping, and you'll see a join button. And you can click that and see all of our different tiers at 3 different price points, all with 3 different sets of perks. Let's make another card. Let me bring in this one again so you can see it. Just a cute little Valentine's-y card. I already got a good chunk of it done just because I don't think you guys need to see me put the mechanism together. And I'll just show you a couple fun stamp techniques that we use on this. So let me grab my scrap again. And my ink colors today, I'm using Real Red and Flirty Flamingo. The colors for the card, we use some DSP. This is the I don't have it on or the Made with Love designer series paper. We've got some Real Red and some Flirty Flamingo to put it all together. I love that designer series paper. It is so stinking cute. And I'm going to stamp love on this, but I'm going to stamp it twice each in both colors. So it kind of creates this fun ombre effect. So I've got my love. I'm going to start with Real Red. And we'll stamp once with all of our ink. A second time stamped off. Oh, how cute. And then I'm going to clean that real quick before I go and stick it in my Flirty Flamingo. It has been drilled into me the importance of cleaning your stamps. I still have nightmares about a basic black ink going into a Darling Duckling ink pad. And then we'll do that same thing again, but in Flirty Flamingo, we'll stamp it once on. I didn't give myself enough room. It's okay. You just need 3 loves. No one needs 4 loves. That's superfluous. So we'll just do our 3 loves. I did not get a chance to actually physically make this before I started. Okay, so up next, I'm dropping things now. Oh gosh. I did also do a little stamp here. I just did Sending You Hugs and Kisses, and then I mounted it on a tiny piece of Flirty Flamingo. This is 1x4, and the basic white is 4 by 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to attach that real quick onto my DSP. This piece is 2.5 by 4 inches, I believe. And so we'll attach this on here. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to attach it at an angle. And I know what you're thinking, Christina, that's sticking out really weird. You can't do it like that. I shouldn't have gone all the way over, but I am going to take my snips now and just snip along that edge. Huh?
Are they out?
My snips? They're in my hand. Yes, I've got them. Sorry, Connie is also watching me do this 15 seconds behind. Okie dokie. So now I've got that layer done. Now I'll do, let's see, what are my sentiments? Today and always. And I'll do this one in Flirty Flamingo. And this is going to be where you'll write your sentiment. And then I'm going to grab, we got these little hearts, this big stamp with a bunch of different sized hearts. And I'm going to do some Real Red ones down in this corner. And then just to spice it up, I'll do 2 little Flirty Flamingo ones as well. Valentine's Day is about the pinks and the reds, not just the reds. Okie doke, there we go. And then my last little bit of stamping is to say Happy Valentine's Day. This Valentine's is very long for this piece, so I'm going to stamp that first and stamp everything else around it. And I just put my freaking Band-Aid in the freaking ink pad again. My bad. It's getting very colorful now. It really is. So line that up at a nice angle where we can still read it. Stamp. And then we'll do Happy and Day in Flirty Flamingo. I've never met a flamingo that I felt was particularly flirtatious, but I also don't go to the zoo that often. Maybe they're more flirty than I've realized. Fun fact, they eat shrimp and that's what makes them pink. You didn't know you'd be getting free flamingo facts today, did you? And then I'll bring in my big thing of hearts again. And I'll do some down here.
Hey, Miss Christina.
Yes, ma'am.
Your mother loves the Mingos, so you need to be careful about picking on the Mingos.
Oh, I will never pick on a Mingo. Connie loves a Mingo more than anything. I was rewatching a movie the other day. It was The Muppets Wizard of Oz. It's not the Muppets' best work. But when the tornado hits, of course, they're in a trailer park and there's one of those pink lawn flamingos flying around and it gets taken by the tornado. And as a kid, I was like, don't show mom. This will upset her too much. She cannot watch this traumatizing film. And then we'll just add some pinky hearts. Feel free to stamp them off. Not every heart is complete. There's a deep meaning in that. Okay, and all of our stamping is done. So let me clear this out so I don't put my fingers further in this ink. Yeah, if you want to start sealing some things for me. Oh, wait, you've got a second one.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
No,
And let's hand sanitize just to be safe. Everyone take a sanitizer break.
She's doing great, you guys.
Thanks, Mommy. Oh, and now I've got sanitizer on the thing.
Luckily it dries
It
fast.
dries very fast. Thanks, alcohol. I have a feeling today I'll be thanking alcohol for many things. So yeah, we'll just put some seal on all of these and we will attach it. I also did some flirty flamingo as my little base pieces here, my layering pieces. So just like the other one, we're going to take this cute DSP and we're going to put it on this blank side, sending you hugs and kisses. And then we'll attach all of our other sentiments and things. I don't have a Valentine this year, so I'm thinking which of my Galentines might receive this card. I don't know. If you're one of my friends, sound off in the comments. Who wants the card? Who's gonna be my Valentine this year?
Your
Just
daddy will always be your Valentine.
I was gonna say my dog, but yeah, Dad works too. Chewie's always gonna be the love, love, love of my life. Okie dokie. And there it is. We have put together our second card. Let me bring them both in. So we've got our super adorable Valentine's Day version with one less love this time, and that's okay. And then we have our Here For You Sympathy card. Both of these are adorable cards. Everyone will be blown away by this mechanism, and you didn't even need to get an engineering degree in order to do it. So let me take me back to my main screen here. I want to thank you guys so much for bearing with me today as I tried to be Connie for a day. Thank you guys for your support as we got through this. And hey, don't forget, the reason I am here right now is so Connie is well enough for the Creative 8 retreat this weekend. It's going to be an awesome weekend. I get to see the cards before the retreat, and you guys are going to love everything she has put together for you. And while I haven't seen what the other three ladies have put together, I have no doubt, knowing them, it's going to be incredible. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for your support in the comments. I appreciate you all a lot. And I hope you have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.